Right, bit of a surprise. I hope this is actually going to work on the show. I've decided, well, bit of a Space Engineers, another paint colour, just realised how podged up I did that. In painting my plane, that after moving computers, some stuff may have been lost, as I mean some stuff, everything from SE minus Steam thingies, so unless I can still plug these through and get them back if I really wanted to, but this gives me the opportunity to start fresh. And there's another aircraft carrier been built, and, well, it's a bit more basic, and it is running currently. A fairly heavy runway, so I will probably do a default version that doesn't require the runway mod, because, you know, God knows how heavy this actually is onto this ship frame, but the ship frame feels fairly steady, yeah. I haven't messed around with waves too much, but it was fun to storming and the waves were a bit more erratic, and it seems alright, so before we get onto that, I assume we should do a tour of the boat while we're in partway construction. So, to understand, it's more or less a mix between heavy and light armour, a few sidings, because the problem is you have to have the boat to a certain weight or it's very bouncy in the water, which is a bit annoying for the large ship, but weighted down it starts acting like an actual large ship, so to understand, thrusters are everywhere down below as usual. We have this, which is a simple ladder system to get up, left and right, and you enter airlocks, into airlocks, into airlocks. Here we have the plane deck. I've just chucked in a plane, rockets, and then bombs we can start do some tests later. I have a feeling the rockets aren't going to go well, so I've put a thingy in. We have the lifts, which are a tri-piston setup, which go into a lower area down here, which is also locked off, so we have more stability in the ocean. Same one back here. It is all just vented deck space, and it's just thin bottom. So pretty much that's its weakness, is thin bottom hull, so depth charges and submarine attacks may do more damage, more effective damage, because we have got a main pipe system. I mean, I've put some hydrogen tanks in here, and that's the front, and the cargo containers are somewhere back here. As I put reactors over here, refineries and assemblers up here, and some beds, because, you know, I didn't know what to do. And I was just chucking some weight around. So yeah, it's quite a simple boat. One big space, and it'd be ideally more functional. So yeah, so I've called this a JNF fighter for Jim Naval Force, because what else am I going to nickname this plane? That's clearly full wings. And yeah, it works on the lift quite alright. I'm not quite happy with the wheel setup, so these modded wheels are a bit... So I have a bit more testing, or I need to be a bit more wider, because it is a little bit high-centered. So it starts tipping over easily, so you know. Not the most happy with is the prototype plane, so... But it does fit on the lift, width just about. Length is massive though, these lifts are very long, so we shouldn't have an issue with multiple types of aircraft. And potentially I could do more complex wing folding setups. Right now we have an ability, we have two ways to get in this. I can probably fix that now. I've realised I can get it for the glass. We have a seat, a stick which is a gyro, some consoles aren't on, and then the fighter thing. I'm a bit high up it in some sense, but it's best built to be for this, so you know. Shame we can't use the flight hood, because the cockpit glass was very annoying to get right. And even had a cheat at the front. Anyway. So, simply put, we can do this right then. So we need to press 8 to unlock the wings, 9 to unfold the wings, 8 to lock them again. Batteries on. That's on. So yeah, turning those on, 11 hours. The engines are on. The handbrake is on. And we can start. how the handbrake works. And we're releasing handbrake. I've also modded the height settings at once. I've literally flown this aircraft once, and I've modified the wheel height, though it's a bit better. Still not brilliant. Do I have to go full throttle? There's an absolute banana amount of engine in this. I think you want to get out. There we go. G, block weapons. So, knowing how bad these sound effects are. You have air brakes. Which work. Anyway. Shall test some weapons. Did we do nothing? Contact. We have actually hit. As Brain was going in, I had to have working weapons. I think I've hit the ground underneath as well, but so these were the Hydra rocket pods, and yeesh. Didn't realise they were that good. But I can't remember if that's heavy armor or that's light armor, so I think it more or less it's light armor. Which might explain why I hit the sides, and it pretty much survived. So any light armor targets, these rockets will hit them. You'll be able to gut certain rockets. So you don't really need the engines on full tilt, they are powerful enough as it is. But I know I've hit this. That fell over the weight. So yeah. And I've hit the water. And it sank. Well, there goes your expensive fighter plane into the drink. I'll check on that later, see how well it survived underwater. Right. Damage report on those couple of Rajas, because I didn't really think, because I know this side's definitely heavy armor, which it is. The front is light. So yeah, potentially anything destroyer size. You would do quite well of puncturing and shreds. I mean, it's a deck ripper for sure. I mean, if I top down, would have been interesting. And I think most of the ship is like 2 blocks thick anyway, so it's not like it's too much damage, but yes. We'll send that down and we'll show off the ladder system we have. Because, you know, there is bits of the ship which are more or less thought out. Every internal component should be pressurized to help with the fact of it floating, so if we start taking battle damage and all the doors are still sealed correctly. And wherever this room is meant to be, and we have that, we can then I'll just make this easier without having to turn around. And somehow that's the internal engines booting up. Get this back on the lift, even though I need lights to see. Yeah. Plane, don't merge, don't merge, don't merge, don't merge. A bit more. There we go. You are cleared for the ramp. And up it ramps it goes. I am enjoying building ramps again in aircraft carriers because these are fun. Up the deck she rises. And what a beauty. What a beauty. I have spent a little bit of time in designing a plane that kind of looks like a plane-ish. I mean, I've angled the body better at least. So the question is how these deck lifts are going to work in sort of like a fashion, I guess, alternating makes the most. There we go. The seat base is best to try and get. So the I assume alternating lift makes sense. You know, you have some going up, some going down potentially. I mean, deck stored planes is still always a thing. These wheels are horrendous though. I might try and swap mods for the other one for the hopefully more stable wheels. But I mean, might just be need to alter the settings. So I mean, the runway's wide enough to probably have a landing and takeoff procedures. I think it's like an airport runway actually. So we're gonna do that. Lower wings, flat wings. Undo that. Turn on engine. Simply. Sure how absolute banana nuts this can get. Right, and now time for the bombing weapons. Without any instruments is a bit disconcerting for the I don't have any gyro ball, which is annoying. So time to actually bomb this. Actually, why don't we? time would do well, I think, but deck runway pretty much just immediately. Oh, there we go. Fuck me, that sound. The fact you can hear it like that. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's not going to crash immediately. But yes, so the actual runway underneath took the impact, which is interesting. See, let's. What if the wheels caught the bombs, which is why it did the weird thing? Oh, no. There we go. So let's inspect the damage we've caused with that bomb run. Blown a hole straight clean the deck. I mean, this one. Oh, that sound. It's clearly more impressive. I think we should grab this for spawning in the plane. I don't have a copy of this plane, I don't think, so we'd have to remake it with its little weapon rack under the wing. Built wing. Pre-thinking for the weapon rack. I didn't realize I was doing that. Stupid plane. There, you can hear it again. I'm gonna try and hit the side of the boat. That went better than expected, and oh yeah, look, not even a. So the benefits of light armor are weight reduction and cheapness. So potentially, like I said, if the bottom has one layer of heavy armor, the size might, I think the size is either too heavy or heavy and light. We might as well aim for the front while we're here. See this coming in. Release. Surprisingly friendly as usual. Another run into that same area would cause something interesting. How low can we get these bombs to hit? That's my question. Let's drop these. No. Higher than I thought it would be. And that was actually a direct lift hit, which tanked some of the explosion. It's also ripped a massive hole in the deck, which one could potentially actually use to abuse and use. So I've actually found a bomb mod which I'm happy with. The actual ability to drop bombs like this is like, oh, it tickles me so. And let's go and do what I was attempting to do before. Let's see if we can repeat. Success. And oh my, we did it indeed. A bomb and a bomb. Okay. These bombs do be epic. Let's try and the top down method. It needs to miss. Whatever found there. Don't miss. Damn. Let's do one here. I'm gonna try and aim that and try like level flight. If we could say. Yeah. They've completely missed, haven't they? Let's see if we can figure out this. Oh, there the guy's bombs. Well too short. Anyway. High altitude bombing. Still need to figure that out. That's more of a skill issue than a part issue. But I do kind of want to sing this. Surprisingly missing quite a fair bit. So as usual, dive bomb tactics. For doing bombs. Since World War II. Generally don't have fault. So late again. Because really I'm just sort of doing superficial bombing damage. That should have done some brutal damage. Holy hell. I forgot about the generous goods back there. That's between two decks. And that's still sealed. So yeah, I've actually sort of created an aircraft carrier that's kind of bomb resistant to a point. You can bomb out the decks, bomb out the nukes, but can you bomb out a bomb out enough to explode? impressive work from me. That's some low waterline shenanigans. That's well too high. Let's see where these land. Well missed. There we go. I wheeled him. Can we actually bomb out runways as much of the day? Trying my best here, just to slowly monkey forward with the things going. Going for this again, I think. Trying to at least. This is a wings and wings design. Do my absolute best here to rip this boat apart piece by piece. That's a dead plane. I mean, we could do a bit of a ship check, because, yeesh. Manufacturing, slightly damaged. I'm fairly sure the assemble line is gone, which it is, which is fairly impressive. The reactors, more or less okay. Still underwater. not doing enough damage. So to rectify that. Yeah, that was close. Right. That sound. Did I ruin the boss this plane? Probably. Ooh, we're getting a puncture. That's too high still. We need to go lower than that. Miles. I don't know if I can. Except the aircraft character design is actually quite competent for once, really. I haven't quite made it stupid. And to be fair, I'm not quite sure what it takes to sink it. Oh, Christ. So the armor plating is armor plating. Who knew? I will fix this runway. It's the last thing I do. This is where my patience is running thin. But as shown, theoretically, this whole design is, especially the modern runway, if it was a default runway, we would do a lot more damage, I do believe. Essentially, you actually are running into this a bit, and it is tilting. And I've crashed. So, let's have a quick look at the entities. Aircraft carrier, fighter, seafloor. So, we bombed pretty much the living snot out of this, and yeah, we'll be a few thousand away from blowing up this runway properly. Cause holy hell, you forget these are 20,000 components. let's say we want to get another plane on the deck. We've lost the lift. So we just use this lift. Ignoring the fact some of these compartments may still no longer work. So that's been burst. That's been burst. That's been burst. It's been burst into. So let's try and load another plane into the. We'll take this. Come on, get to the lift. Damn plane. Get yourself stuck in the ground. Don't know if use a jet engines, but that's the only reason we can get this into the lift itself. Get on the lift. Is it on the lift? Are we even? Okay, that'll do. Actually, these wheels need sorting badly. Either try and change the wheel loader and see if that fixes the issue. We are missing a wheel, I think. Try and turn it the way I want to go. Take that. We'll do it the stupid way then. No, don't do that. Yep. Yeah, that ain't going anywhere. We're still sinking. Let's take this and deploy. Aircraft maintenance. we are in the air. Somehow. Oh boy. Like I said, this is a very odd thing to kill in such a short amount of time. I mean, I've spent like 20 minutes on it. Trapfully. Ideally, you'd have multiple people hammering it. Don't know how effective those they were going to be. What I hit. This. But oh yeah, this is like thick armor, so. I didn't like a wing. Missed them. Does that mean the track I want down Chelsea's from this one? Nope. I don't think these will too much hit heavy armor. On the other hand, they could actually be quite good. I just hit that one easily. I'll keep talking the sound of a royal jar, because that's going to have easy kills from the ability kill. Right out. Capsize. seals absorb impact quite well, but let's have a quick nosy at what in God's name can we do to crack this. And that's to break open all these double seals. And I think that did it. Oh boy, it did. Shows you, however, this actually is, and how important half of these little pockets are. We've sunk it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, that was a bit of a strange one. And I sort of fell off, I've let Havoc get in the way here and sort of got a bit carried away just a touch of what to do. But I mean, you can see I've created a quite good carry in the sense that to physically strike it, you're hitting non-critical areas, aka the hangar bay, which, you know, shame you're killing aircraft a bit more, but to actually properly sink it takes a fair bit, and it's quite heavy, it's quite strong, quite good armour. So potentially, it's quite good design, and that's still in there. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's see you next one. Well then, goodbye.